Hello, people. This is not awkward at all. I'm at the press conference for SHIVAAY, joined by Chukia. Just kidding. This is gonna document my experience here a little bit. I don't know how this is gonna turn out. I'm gonna hopefully have a cool video to share with you guys that's not awkward the whole time.
Fingers crossed.
Ajay Devgan and Kajol, ladies and gentlemen. Please give them a round of applause.
Okay, ladies, can you sit down? Yeah.
Sorry? All the excitement. You don't blame them, do you?
No, we don't. We like you so much, Ajay ji.
Okay, so before we hear from Ajay and Kajol themselves, we would really like to welcome Mickey Randhawa from Wells Fargo. He has a few words to say.
Wells Fargo is a proud sponsor of this tour, and we are looking forward to this wonderful action thriller that I can't even speak these talented individuals do day in, day out.
Just a few words from Mr. Sumit Chadda with Reliance Entertainment.
Hello everyone, welcome. At Reliance, we are committed to bring the best content to our audiences all across the world. And I don't think there can be anything better than SHIVAAY. And if the trailer is any indication, then we are in for a one firecracker of a Diwali this year. So I hope to see all of you and your friends and everyone on 28th of October. SHIVAAY is releasing.
Hello everybody.
Hi. 25 years of your Bollywood career.
Now that you remind me, it feels like 25 years. Otherwise, it never felt like it's been 25 years. They passed off so fast. It's been great. I think I've been very, very lucky. I've done various kind of films, and most of all, whatever little bit of success I have, it's been on my terms and conditions, and I never had to succumb to do this or to do that, so that this is required to be done. I did it my way. People thought it was wrong, and people thought that I should do things differently, in the sense, because I am in the entertainment business, I should be more social and more outgoing. But I don't think I need to do that, and work speaks. So it's been fantastic.
How do you pick the storylines of your movies? They are so different in all these years. Not while acting, for direction. When you direct the movies, how do you pick the storylines?
The basic thought is what you're thinking at that point of time. When I made a film called You, Me or Ram, it was very small. Again, an emotional film on Alzheimer's, but basically a husband-wife emotional drama. This film also I picked up because what I was feeling at that point of time when I started this film. It is, you can see all the action in the trailer, but if you see, the trailer has more of emotions, and when the action is also happening, you see the emotions of on the character's face. They're all emoting, and so I would call it more of an emotional drama, and there was an emotional connect of mine at that point of time. It's actually in the subconscious.
I just wanted to know, when are you two appearing together in a movie? And also, Kajol, you broke a lot of norms. I want to know, when is your directorial debut going to be?
Sorry to disappoint you over there, because I'm not having a directorial debut. I'm never getting into this. Sorry, that takes too much of time, patience, and requires too many peacemaking capabilities that I do not have. As far as both of us coming in a film together, I think we just need a script. We need the perfect script, and that we can both be happy with portraying, and that will both push us.
I really think that sometimes you need some kind of passion, guts, and sometimes you don't need to be a businessman to make some films. And that is where an actor, when he wants to produce a film, gets excited about. And that is, actors don't produce films because they want to produce films. Actors produce films because they find something which they really feel like producing. So that's the difference, I would say.
So what do you enjoy more, acting or directing?
Honestly,
Definitely directing.
Yeah.
I've always been behind the camera. In fact, I became an actor by mistake, by chance, I would say. I was an assistant director. I used to make my own small films before I started when I was in college and things like this. And one day suddenly I was pushed into acting in a film, and I was too young at that point of time, and I was like, I did it with an attitude that works, doesn't work. But anyways, whatever I do will be in the industry, and the film worked. So
You got stuck.
I got stuck.
You found Kajol.
Hi, I'm JABY KOAY. I have a little YouTube channel where I look at Indian movie trailers from Los Angeles. I come from an action film background, and I was wondering, what were your biggest influences for SHIVAAY, and what were your injuries that you endured on
Where
SHIVAAY?
action is concerned.
Yeah. Or even just as in general, like what were your biggest influences for this film?
Influence was the thought behind it, the emotion behind it, I would say. So that's where the script started. And when you speak about action, I don't think I need any more influence, because I come from a family where my father's been one of the topmost action directors, and that's where I started my career also with him. Like I was saying earlier, assisting films, assisting him, editing, doing special effects. So that's where I started, and suddenly I became an actor. Okay. So yeah, he's been my biggest inspiration where action is concerned. I mean, the kind of things he's created at that point of time, people don't know how to create today also with CGI.
Right.
I would say shooting time was a year and a half, but the pre-production took me another 6 to 8 months. The film got delayed a little because I decided to rekeyed the film, and I decided to start shooting in Canada. And that winter it didn't snow, so I postponed the film for a year. I guess I was very lucky again, because there were a lot of challenges. The biggest challenge was shooting in minus 25 degrees, and my whole crew and me, I want to really thank them that they stood by me, and whatever I envisioned, they were right behind me. And yeah, that was the biggest challenge, the temperatures and the conditions and the locations. But apart from that, I think we've all been very lucky that it was very smooth, right?
What is your most memorable moment on set and why for this film?
For this film, I really don't know, because I was most of the time occupied doing whatever I was doing. I hardly spoke to anybody. I hardly was chilling or sitting. So yeah, the worst moment I would say is when
The most memorable one will be on its release, I think. When the film release.
Yeah, but apart from that, yes, there was the sequence, and after a point, there was so much of wind on the mountain, and I was practically by body that it hit me, and I got hypothermia, and the doctor said you can't work for 2 days, and I was like, no, I have to finish this. And I was dizzy, and I couldn't speak, and it took me half an hour, and I was back to work.
What kind of a film is SHIVAAY? Is there any message in this movie which you have tried to spread for the betterment of the people? If not, then would you like to make such films? And I'm going to add another question so that you can just say it, because this is the last question Jitin says. Kajol and you both are greatly admired by moviegoers.
Let him answer the first one first.
Yeah, I forgot the first question.
I forgot the first question too.
No, seriously, what was the first question? Yeah, is there a message? As I said, it's an emotional drama, and every film is not just meant to make for messages, Yeah, but at the end of the film, what I want and what I feel will happen or should happen is when you come out, you have tears in your eyes, and you have a smile on your face, and you want to just call up or be with the people you love. That's the feeling I want you to come out with. If that happens, then I feel that I've succeeded in making this film. That is one, and yeah, making films with messages, right? Yeah. I just had release in India today, and which is practically released all over the world. A film called Parched. I don't. I hope you all see that film.
I wish it was released here.
It's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix. You must see it.
The theater.
But yes, it's a fabulous film. Not because I produced it, because when you're talking about a message, I mean, I think you should really see that film.
Will you consider to open up an acting school to promote and teach?
Trust me.
We just spoke about my patience level.
I don't think both of us can act. No, honestly, we can never teach it. Neither can she or neither can I. We can never teach acting to anybody. Acting cannot be learnt. It's inherent. I think, and we both do not believe in method acting any which ways. So, I mean, I'm not saying that method acting is wrong, but for us, it does not work. We're spontaneous actors, and we don't even know what we're going to do on the shot at that point of time. And after one or two takes, I think we both become very fake. Yeah. So I think we're the wrong people to teach people acting.
When you are selecting your heroines for your movies, what discussion happens in the bedroom when you come back at home and say, Kajol, I decided this girl. What is her reaction?
Why would you say that? We need to discuss all this in the bedroom.
Okay.
We could have it at the dining table.
No, I think the whole process you're putting it is wrong.
Coach me, sir.
No, when we talk about selecting heroines,
You're not married, obviously, if you need coaching.
Characters and our actors are decided according to what is right for the script and who suits the role. Even in SHIVAAY, I think most of my actors are not supposed to be Indian. So that's how this casting happened. It took
So I
me
begged
6 to
him
8
to
months.
please give me a role in the film, and he refused categorically.
Oh my God.
So it's according to script. Likewise, somebody just asked us a question when we all working together, and I was like, she just mentioned also that whenever we get the right kind of script, and we're starting a film with her, in which it's a heroine-oriented film, and somebody said, why aren't you in the film? So I said, the only next important character in the film is her son, so I can't play her son. So casting happens accordingly.
Ajay, good luck and God bless you.
Thank you.
Thank you all. On that note, let's give them a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, so it's over. I'm embarrassing you on purpose. So what happened was, the press conference is over. Ajay is walking out, and he looks at me. He looks dead at me, and he does the square thing with his hands, and he goes like this. I'm like, what? He goes, yeah, you. I'm like, what? Okay. And he kind of like smiles, and he's like happy about it. So I go up and I shake his hand, and I turn back, and Achara's like, I couldn't make the camera work. Look at that face. So
sad. I feel so bad, and like I literally feel like I want to cry because I really wanted to document that moment. But JABY has a stupid iPhone, and I don't know how to work it properly, and I should have just had my phone. I don't know. I'm sorry you guys, but just know that I witnessed this interaction. It truly happened, and I was like, oh my fucking God, I can't believe it.
it was pretty crazy. And I was the only person who shook Ajay's hand that day.
It's pretty special.
Today. That day. So I'm already speaking in past tense.
It just happened.
It just happened like literally
20
minutes ago at the tops. So
yeah.
And now we're eating food.
It's Chinese food.
Chinese food.
I thought we would have had Indian food.
Indian film thing. Alright. That's it. Peace out.